down Auburn in the Iron Bowl and brag about it for a year. Let's see what the Tigers respond.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Play action. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Vincent. Makes the grab. It's Traore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And how about the defense setting the tone in this game? First drive, first mistake made for the offense. Nice job forcing the INT. And how about this? They had 3 last week. They're looking to get 3 again this week.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Gentry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And he can flat roll, turning on the Jets like a Cam Newton or Nick Marshall.
I was thinking about rolling trees, but yeah, I'm right there with you, man. These Auburn offenses that are so great, they've had the same commonality over the last several years, and that's a great dynamic quarterback that can make plays and push the pace of that offense.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Harper. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gentry. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Kendricks. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
They'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these schools in the state of Alabama.
Yeah, and it's just different because
he wants to go deep. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get him in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Vincent. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, better look out. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early. Handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown! key unit on the field.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Gentry. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Vincent. Still looking, on the move. On the run, deep down the right side.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt. Stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's inside the 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got out of trouble and throws. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
To the ground with the back.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Tigers are marching down the field. It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsauer. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Got his man quickly. Fights off the defender. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Rushes on him. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to escape. There he goes. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cochran. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Catch in the middle. It's Cochran. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a night.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
There are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Give to the running back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Auburn lines up quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
That's caught. It's Gentry. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gives it on the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll keep it on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? You got all these analytics on 4th down, say to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Snagged in the middle. It's Harper. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. He's got it on the run. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight.
Offense facing 4th down.
Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Going right to work up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
But how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Soft spot in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score. Here comes the 2-point try.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Off the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Cochran. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here comes the Auburn offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Harper. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. On target over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Tiger. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And no... return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Vincent. That's reeled in. It's Moffitt. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. He makes the grab. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Caught. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And you just get the feel.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. That number one beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to buy time. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Touchdown tie! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent could take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out from the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Brings him to the open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Just keeps slinging it, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Harper. Touchdown, Tiger! They move on top here in the 4th.
They had a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football, he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Vincent. That's caught. It's Cochran. Made a defender miss. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Traore. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Power football with the run. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Alabama.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Got his man on the outside. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
And as an offense, I got to find some good plays down here where I can get the ball out of my hands, get some positive yards. That wasn't one of them. Let's not do that one again.
He's got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's taking the deep shot. And here's the third interception of the night. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.